Alright, today I'm going to show you one of my favorite roast chicken tricks. We're actually going to flavor this chicken under the skin with what's called a compound butter. So this is really easy to make. You're going to take a half a stick of butter, that's room temperature, some fresh thyme and some fresh rosemary, a few sprigs of each. I got 4 cloves of garlic, a lemon, and some salt and pepper. So I guess this is lemon, rosemary, and herb chicken. Alright, so we're going to take our butter and we're going to add our chopped herbs very fine. I crushed my garlic with a press. And I'm going to use this tool, which is a zester, okay, also known as a channel knife. And those little grooves on the end, actually, if you scrape them along an orange or a lemon or a lime, they just take off, see that? They just take off that yellow zest, and that's where all those delicious lemon oils are. Okay, you don't want any of the white. That's really a bitter off flavor. So if you really want to do zest the proper way, you got to get a channel knife or a zester. Okay, I want to dice that really, really fine, mince it really fine. See that? Add that to my butter. And I'm going to just go a little salt and pepper here, about well, I said little, not really. I'm going to do about a teaspoon of black pepper and about a teaspoon of salt. And again, this is going to flavor the whole chicken underneath, so that's, there we go. All right, I'm going to take a spoon, and because that butter was room temperature, it should mash up nice and easy. And again, I don't want this super soft, okay? I just want to be able to work with it. And that is pretty lovely. Okay. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our 4-pound chicken, and again, you use the size you want, but if you go by the times I'm giving you here, it's a 4-pound chicken. I'm going to fold the wings underneath. There's nothing uglier than those little burned tips of wings that stick up. God, I hate that. So fold those underneath. Actually makes for a nice base. Okay, and then take your fingers, starting from the back of the chicken towards the front, towards the neck. You just loosen the skin with your fingers. Now be careful, don't go through the middle. You want that to stay separate, the two sides of the breast. But if you slowly and carefully, you'll loosen that skin. In fact, if you have one of these silicone spatulas, one of my favorite all-time kitchen tools, by the way, to get all the way to the front, you can kind of gently just poke that down in. Okay, the back of a spoon might also work. And I just want to go all the way just about till there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take half the butter on either side and just kind of press it in there. Alright, so there's half my compound butter. I'm just going to stick it under the skin. And I'm just going to kind of smush it and smash it and pat it until it coats the whole breast. And this is such a great technique. I mean, you see the skin on a chicken basically is watertight. And if you just put all those delicious flavors on the outside, they just kind of melt around and they really don't flavor the meat as well. So that's why this technique is really, really nice. Alright, so I'm just going to make that nice and even. I'm going to spread it. I'm going to give a little massage here. In fact, I was enjoying that a little too much. Alright, so our flavored compound butter's in. Now to finish the prep here, we're going to salt and pepper the inside pretty well. So take a nice big pinch, alright, and put that in the cavity. I took out all the stuff that comes with the chicken, the giblets and the backbone and all that stuff. I'm going to squeeze my lemon that I zested, and I'm just going to leave the lemon right inside. It's going to flavor it as it cooks. If you have any ends or scraps of the herb, the stems, throw those in, why not? And then take a little piece of kitchen twine and just tie up the legs, okay? And that'll just keep everything together and to a nice package, and that's going to roast nice and evenly. And that is ready for a 400-degree oven. Now mine cooked for just about an hour, okay? You probably want to go internal temperature of about 160, 165, okay? And now we flavored underneath the skin, but before I pop it in that 400-degree oven, I'm going to salt and pepper the outside too, and don't just put the spice on the top. So you're going to watch me. I just rubbed a little olive oil on there, by the way. I'm going to sprinkle on the top, and a lot of people stop right there. Turn the chicken to the side. All right, see all that surface area you missed? All right, so turn your chicken over and season the sides and season the bottom and season the other side. So when you're seasoning a chicken, just don't sprinkle on the top. Very common mistake. All right, so now our skin outside is flavored. Our skin inside is flavored with that amazing compound butter. And this will be the juiciest, most delicious chicken you've ever tasted. Now, I went about 45 minutes, and then I took it out. I gave it a little baste. I checked the temperature. All right, in fact, I'll put a link for an internal temperature deal for cooking your meats. Just a lot easier than trying to guess. And I put that back in for about 10 or 15, and when that came out, it's hard to describe how delicious this is. All that citrus, zest and butter and garlic and herbs just melt all the layer between the skin and the flesh, and it just flavors it from the inside out. The outside was just perfectly crispy, and again, we did put some salt and pepper and olive oil on the outside. This, again, I'm going to make the claim, it will be the most delicious roast chicken you've ever made, and I really hope you give this technique a try. Enjoy. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're not done. Tomorrow's demo, I'm going to show you how to take the pan drippings that we had from the roast chicken, and we're going to make a delicious and really, really flavorful pan gravy for this amazing roast chicken. Stay tuned.